Spartan Sarah Palmer, Infinity Commander to all Navy, Army, and Marine forces. You can relax. The Spartans are here.
Spartan Miller to Fire Teams Castle, Majestic, Domino, Ivy, and Crimson. Sending coordinates for your ops now. Crimson, I'll be your handler for today. Crimson, we're dropping you off behind enemy lines to lend Marines a hand. You heard Commander Palmer at the briefing. We're here to knock some heads together.
Crimson, Commander Palmer. Your mission's not just about wreaking havoc. Fun, though that may be. Miller, light up the targets for Crimson.
Already on it, Commander.
Those are power cores, intended for short-range wireless distribution. Destroy them, or the Coveys will build bases and we'll have a hell of a time rooting them out.
There are Covenant vehicles available for acquisition. Nice, Crimson, using the enemy's toys against them.
How's it going, YouTube? My name's L3Diode. What we're going to play today is the Spartan Ops Ep1, Chapter 1. I trimmed this down from about 22 minutes, I believe, to get up on this one. You'll see why as we get further into it. I decided to go on Legendary for this one, as you can see by the elites not dying at all, when they're even headshotting. The aim of the game is blow up these little power cores, as the Gus cannon just shows,
Commander Palmer, Crimson has completed
and then get to the evac point at the end.
Need a second by second, Miller.
We've got some AI with us that is helpful as ever, so we should nick those rockets and see what we can do with them instead. At this point, Elrond decides to have a little bit of a battle with who's going to drive with the AI. There we go, apparently so. Skip down into the second power generator. I picked up a Wraith from just behind, so basically near power station 1. You can pick up a Wraith. Elrond's just taken out the second power generator on the left hand side.
You're halfway there, Crimson.
As you can tell, I'm an expert with the Wraith. So I decided to jump out and see what I can do on foot instead. In hindsight, I probably should have left the rockets with the AI instead of taking myself. I decided that it's easier probably to grab a ghost than anything else, because I'm not going to run all the way down there on foot. That battle with that particular race took about 3 or 4 minutes while we were trying to work out how to kill it with a bit of ease, so I decided to catch up on foot. And another shot on this Wraith down the bottom, so now there's only that last Wraith, and again we get killed. As we try and get to this third power generator, I get blown up again as we killed everyone there. So everyone clears up that power generator. As you can tell, I haven't actually killed any power generators yet, and I've hardly killed any enemies. I've been blown up more times than I've actually killed anything. Try and bait around, because I know everyone's got the fuel rod cannons. Try to keep the focus on these so you can try and actually kill them. And finally he does. That's the last power generator. Lucky enough I managed to get the kill on that one. Everyone's just in the way over.
Final power core disabled, Commander.
Affirmative, Miller. Dalton, scramble a ride home for Crimson.
At this point we're thinking, well, you know, that's it. Job done. Let's get out of there. And
Eyes up. You've got a phantom.
now we've got to get back to where we started from. So, on Legendary, I don't know how it is for the rest of them, but this part is particularly hard. As you can see, all the little red arrows are all well in reach. And wraiths, ghosts, and I've blown up most of the ghosts, so we haven't got any of those left. And we've got no wraiths from the bottom. I did try and pick up that plasma cannon, but it did absolutely nothing against anything on this level. I thought I killed that elite, but he'll come back in a second. So, okay, that leaves the ghost, then, you know, it feels like playing multiplayer. You flip over a ghost and somebody else tries to get in it. No one tries to sideswipe me. And this is still about another 7 or 8 minutes from where we were on the previous clip. So this is the main reason why it's taken 22 minutes to get through this on Legendary. You could probably do it quicker if we'd saved a couple of ghosts. But luckily enough I managed to save a Wraith, which we'll see in a minute. But I decided not to use on the way down to the power generators. We've got a couple of hunters at the top there, as well as a load of elites, and I believe there's a couple of grunts up there as well. Float back, I have a good idea to find the wraith that we... As you can see here, I'm still jumping the wraith. Bring it around to basically copy what Elrond's doing, so sweeping across the front of the area, barraging up to the top, just trying to kill everything and get down to a manageable number with the weapons we have. We'll jump out of it, get the fuel cannon, take down the hunter. Lucky enough, Elrond still here to back me up on this one, because I missed with the first shot.
Alright, Crimson, your ride's inbound. Fall back to the LZ.
At this point I jump in the Wraith just to make sure. Not entirely convinced that we'll actually extract at this point.
Mission successful. Crimson's heading for home.
Already? Everyone else is still hip deep in bad guys. Impressive work, Miller. Congratulate the team.
Well, Crimson, never heard Commander Palmer compliment anyone before. So, not a bad day at the office. See you back on Infinity.
And that's the end of Spartan Ops ep1. We enjoyed it on this one. It took a little bit longer than normal, but it's because of the amount of bad guys we had and the lack of vehicles. So guys, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.